Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dumb People vs. Movies, episode
11.
Yep. And today we have a special guest. That's not a guy. We're all really proud of this. So, introduce yourself. She's here, trust us.
Trust us.
There's a girl in this room.
Yeah, really.
But okay.
Just 4 girls, 1 guy in a room.
Let's just all introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I'm Dany.
I'm Blake.
And I'm Weston.
And I'm Wylie.
Back from
And now, today we're doing... Oh yeah, Wylie's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I was in Cancun and then Houston, Texas, but I'm back alive.
Yeah,
well,
he's not dead.
Did you watch any movies on your vacation?
I did. I actually watched The Graduate.
Okay.
because he had to.
Well, debatable. I watched Apocalypto.
Oh yeah.
I did. Yeah, that was pretty good. Actually,
Was it good?
Yeah,
That's Mel
very
Gibson.
graphic. Yeah, it is very graphic. But
Okay.
It is a good movie. It was a good
Wait,
movie.
did you watch Children of Men?
I did not know.
Boy, are
Sorry.
you kidding me?
He didn't have to.
Yeah, I didn't have
But
to. I
it's
listened.
not.
I
It's still a
listened
good
to an
movie,
amazing review.
It's
Sure.
a good movie.
I know exactly what happened.
Did you actually listen to our review? No, you don't.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Let's move
Oh
on.
man,
to
we're
Wonder
doing probably the best movie of the year.
Woman. True.
Diana. Fighting does not make you a hero.
What if I promise to be careful? Just a shield then.
Diana.
No sharp edges.
Be careful of mankind, Diana. They do not deserve you.
You've told me this story.
What is this place? Who are you people?
We are the bridge to a greater understanding.
Right.
What is your mission?
Well, here's the thing. You are in more danger than you think. The boys in the trenches called her Dr. Poison. Millions would die. The war would never end.
I'm going, Mother.
If you choose to leave, you may never return.
Who will I be if I stay?
Will come when you have to rise.
To the war.
Well, technically the war's that way, but we gotta go this way first.
How can a woman fight in this? Ooh.
Who is this young woman?
She's my,
Diana, Princess of the
Prince, Diana Prince. If you believe that this war should stop, help me stop it right now. What are you?
You will soon find out.
Wonder Woman, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX 3D June 2nd.
Wow, what a trailer! I was really close to the mic. Huh?
Yeah, that's okay.
Was it loud?
I don't
Probably.
know. Probably.
Okay. So yeah, we just saw Wonder Woman.
Oh, and it was wonderful.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. It was terrible. Sorry.
Yeah. So it was. It's like at 90% Rotten Tomatoes right now.
93. Reviewer and
Oh,
critic.
dang. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people were. We had high hopes for this movie from ever since the Comic-Con trailer from last year.
And it delivered.
Ever since Batman v Superman.
Just let
Ever
Dany
since
talk.
Batman v
Sorry.
Superman.
Just before Comic-Con, I think.
No, the
They come out
Wonder
now?
Woman trailer released at Comic-Con. Same time
Yeah.
the Justice League trailer
Oh, okay.
released.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just who wants to go first with their thoughts? I guess Wylie's really excited to talk about it. You
Yeah,
go first.
I'll go first. I mean, I don't know about talking about it, but I really enjoyed this movie. And I would say that you should definitely go watch this movie. It is a wonderful movie. But it's a pretty long movie. It's like almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's
That's
2.5
like 2:10.
hours.
2 hours. 2
No,
hours.
it's 2 hours and 30 minutes.
2 hours 21 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
You said the same thing about Pirates, and it was like 2 hours.
No,
I'm getting like
This
false
one's-
information.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
can't
I
trust.
swear.
You can't trust IMDb open movies.
it's 141
Yeah,
minutes.
141 minutes.
with credits
Yeah,
and
with
stuff.
credits.
So it's probably like an hour 15.
I guess
maybe.
that's true.
2 hours 15.
Still, but for that long of a movie, it
Yeah.
did not feel that long at all.
No,
And
it
I
definitely
was
not.
interested the entire time in those the action scenes.
Oh,
I'm
man,
not going to talk
that's
about any of them,
beautiful.
but
Okay.
it is great. Weston, what'd you
Weston,
think?
Yeah, I really liked this film. DC finally pulled it off. I mean,
Calm
the
down.
official DCU, you know, besides the Dark Knight trilogy, but
Well,
this
Man
is
of
like
Steel.
the best DC film since Dark Knight Rises.
No,
Probably
it's
a
better
little
than
bit
Dark
better.
Knight Rises.
Probably a
Oh,
little bit.
I don't know.
Probably
about that.
better.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
It's up there with Batman Begins, I would say, for me.
See,
I'm not a huge
Rises
Rises fan,
Rises
though.
doesn't get its fair shot because people always compare it to the Dark Knight. It's
Well, that's
annoying.
what you have to compare it
You can't
to,
compare it to
so-
the
It's
best
a
movie
DC
of all
film.
time. You compare any movie to the best movie of all time.
Anyways,
It's not even better than Begins, though.
This is now.
Well, yeah, okay, it's the worst movie of the best trilogy of all time. Okay,
Well, I don't know. Lord of the Rings is not there, so.
Yeah.
okay, but it's not the best.
Blake,
Like,
It's
It
not
is the
worse.
best.
Blake, what did you think of Wonder
I
Woman?
hated this movie. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I like this movie a lot, also.
Oh, were you
not
done?
done?
Weston?
I wasn't done, boy.
Okay,
Oh,
go.
sorry.
let Weston go. Oh my god.
Yeah, Weston
No,
still has
I
more
was
to say.
almost done anyways. No, I'm just it's one.
So Blake, what? I did it.
Oh my gosh. No, it's
Did you like how there was like a girl that was like fighting as a superhero?
no. I love that. That was the thing.
Oh, we're cutting
That's
out the I
awesome.
love that. We're just leaving the note.
You guys are evil.
I'm kidding.
No, I love that, and she just stands out. You know, she's now just because I never really got into Wonder Woman. You know, as a superhero, I guess. I don't know. Plus I was never really into superheroes back when I was a
Yeah, me
kid.
either.
It wasn't until Marvel showed up and then the Dark Knight trilogy, of course, but DC never really hit it for me for the official DCU movies, but now Wonder Woman just stands out now, and they broke the mediocre or maybe a little above average films.
Oh my god, you're not. Oh.
No.
And I will say, I
Suicide
read
Squad,
on
man,
Twitter
really.
today. It's only Friday, so
That's
they don't
bad.
know the actual numbers.
Yeah.
But I read on Twitter one of the film analysts said it's going to make over 100 million opening weekend.
What did I told you it was gonna? I
You said
it was
120.
gonna make
If
like
it makes 120,
120.
I'll be really impressed. Because that's like
It's
They
starting
made
at
like
like
11
95.
million?
It's starting at like 95 right now.
really.
Yeah.
Scott Mann said over 100.
Yeah, well, that's after. I was talking about before last night.
But it's only
like it was
Friday,
charting
isn't
at 95 million.
Was it really?
for the week?
Because
For this weekend.
because Warner Bros. said they were expecting 70 million
What?
like 2 days ago.
it? What was the?
and
What's,
the initial tracking was at like 65 to 75.
That's crazy. No,
What
that's
was-
not good.
But like
was
a lot of
the-
times the studio will be like, we're expecting 70 million, and so then when it gets to 100 million, it's like, oh, it's broke all these records and stuff. We didn't see it coming.
what was the budget? Do you know?
It was like 120. So it's gonna make its money back.
Well, yeah, definitely.
So-
Even especially if when it opens to foreign
Yeah.
markets. So what did you think of it, Blake?
Alright, so I liked it a lot. I think Weston's not giving Man of Steel its fair shake.
Oh yeah.
Because Man of Steel is actually a really good movie.
It's really
It
good.
is really good. It's
really
really
good. It's
good.
kind of stretching out.
It's
Yeah.
really good. I watched it again last
It's not a
night
great
for the first
film.
time in like 2 years. It's a really good movie. I don't understand why
it's
people
okay.
don't like it.
There's
it's
some parts that are
really
really
honest.
annoying, like
Yeah.
when Clark's dad goes to save a dog.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, wouldn't
can't-
you save your dog? Huh?
Well, yeah. But
Would
he
you
has
just
a-
leave Hazel
but I-
in there?
But I don't have a family.
Would you?
He has a
would
kid.
you
He's like,
just
I'm
leave-
gonna go die just so this dog. lives.
Would you leave Hazel in the car whenever there's a tornado about to come through?
If I have a kid that's a superhero, yeah, I'm not gonna leave my kid that's a superhero that needs me for a fire. I'm definitely gonna go die in a car wreck or whatever it was.
Well,
A
he
tornado.
wasn't even gonna die until the car like
I
came
don't know
and
how
crushed
cute
his
the dog
foot.
is.
Still, but why
It's a
would you
German
do that?
Shepherd.
It's just a dumb move. Plus, in Man of Steel, like I like Man of Steel a lot, but I don't know if I like Superman's character development as much as it should have been.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Batman vs
A
Superman.
lot of people
is
say.
better,
A lot of people
actually.
say it was.
What do you say?
I like
oh my god!
the Ultimate Edition. I think it's better.
What? I haven't
Then
seen
the
the
Man
Ultimate
of
edition
Steel?
of Batman v Superman,
Yeah.
but no,
I
it's
think
not
so.
there.
I haven't seen
It's
it,
not
but
better.
I don't know.
I don't know. It might be. They're around, see, to me,
I
they're
like
around
Superman
the same.
better in Batman vs. The Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, no, Superman's way better in the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
But okay,
For-
what do you think about Wonder
Oh,
Woman?
sorry. Wonder Woman's better than Superman. It is. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot, but that's all I'm gonna say for right now because a lot of the other things I have to say are spoilers.
Yeah.
What do you think, Danny?
So I liked it a lot. It's definitely the best movie in the DC since Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Better than Rises.
And it's kind of like watching Wonder Woman. It's disappointing because we could have had Patty Jenkins directing Justice League or something like that. That would have been way better, I think, than Zack Snyder.
Well, Zack Snyder wrote
Because-
this movie.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he was
No.
credited for writing it.
Yeah, he was credited.
Oh, he might have been
yeah.
credited, but he didn't write the script. He might have just helped with the script. I think Zack Snyder's influence is more like you can definitely tell Patty Jenkins took like the best part of what Zack Snyder's good at, which is action scenes. Because like a lot of the action scenes in this movie are slow mo, which Zack Snyder loves.
I like it.
But she did it to like so most superhero movies now when you don't really remember action scenes after during the movie, you're like, oh, that was cool. This superhero flew and killed this guy, but you don't really remember like specific moments after because they all start to blend. Wonder Woman, like you remember a lot of them because a lot of them are really cool.
Yeah, well,
and like it's like uniquely used in a war setting.
Yeah, well, it's before we start to talk about this, Taylor, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was a really good movie. They did a really good job with the character development. Most of the stuff I want to talk about, like Blake, is spoilers, so I'm just gonna stop there.
Characters, you guys want to go ahead?
But I will say, I've been a fan of Wonder Woman since I started watching the Justice League shows.
True.
Like me and Blake started watching a while ago, but
like
because she's like one of the best characters in the Justice League.
Top 3, probably top 2.
I think she's just right behind Batman, honestly. Like just
is
like
that just a bias?
And I always
and
Batman's
ever since, obviously better to me.
Well, Batman's the best character in movie history, so it's hard to compete. But but like she's up there. It's just the character, and especially in this movie, it's not really spoilers. I like how it's Wonder Woman's origin story, obviously. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we see her innocence.
Yeah.
Like especially like some of my favorite parts of the movie is not when there's fighting scenes, but like. Just when she's in the city of London, just like walking around and stuff, and she's interacting with people, and she's like, she's kind of like a little kid with all these superpowers, and she doesn't know really how to act in like an adult's body, or like a really attractive girl's body.
That's neat to watch.
Yeah.
So Taylor, what? Oh, you already said what you thought, huh? Well, you guys want to go ahead and get into spoilers?
Yeah, let's do
let's just do
spoilers. So let's just start off with the spoilers section. Let's just start off with our favorite scenes. Weston, you want to go first?
Hold on. I'm glad they didn't spend too much time on the mascara.
I disagree.
I'm glad they didn't spend too much time.
I like that.
I think it was a decent amount of time.
They spent like 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
They spent a good amount of time.
If they would have gone longer than that, I think it would like.
They spent the right amount of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you're acting like it's like
too much time.
You're acting like it wasn't good, so I'm glad they didn't spend too much.
No, it wasn't bad. But I thought it was the weakest part of the movie.
I don't know about that.
What's the weakest part?
He's saying all the stuff on Themyscira, like the island.
Oh, like in the beginning, I had to disagree.
It was still good,
I
but it's not the best part of the movie.
I liked watching all the Amazons fight.
It kind of gave me like a Lord of the Rings vibe, to be honest.
But like you get to see
the world building and all that.
Yeah, but you get to see like arrows versus guns, you know?
Yeah, and that was awesome.
It was awesome.
I love that scene.
She's like, oh man, that shot where she's when
with
the
first, 3 arrows.
No, the first lady jumps off that huge cliff and she like shoots the arrow and then she swings across when she gets shot.
That was.
But like she's swinging across.
I like the part where
the 3 arrows part is really
the 3 arrows and
oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like every action scene.
Okay, there is one part in that I didn't really make sense to me. So you know how the guy crashes in the plane, and then there's that ship in the back. How did that ship sink? That big warship.
Did it sink in the back?
Yeah, it was sinking. It was like.
But how? How did it do that?
Were they shooting like flaming arrows or something?
Yeah, but they weren't shooting them at the big ship. Like the battleship was behind all the little boats.
I really don't remember that.
I mean, that's so minor that it doesn't affect my score at all. But I was just wondering.
It is. Yeah,
there's a lot of minor things like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's most superheroes.
That's the thing. There are minor issues with this film, but just overall, everything else just tops it over. It doesn't even matter.
Like so before we get to like scene stuff, like I'll just say about the overall movie. Even though Wonder Woman's like basically right behind Superman in terms of power in the DC universe, this movie feels like really grounded. You know, like you actually buy her being in battle scenes and not just like killing every single dude like easily like Superman could. She's actually like
the only time where you couldn't is at the end where she's finally like mad that
that's the part like
but I'm glad that because in a lot of superhero movies that's all it is.
So
they overdo it.
The very end of the movie where she's fighting Ares. That's a lot of superhero movies. The whole movie.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's just her at the end, like
the
you know,
big boss.
Because I feel like this movie, she's just starting to learn like her true powers.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
they kind of Ares kind of mentions that like she doesn't know her true powers yet.
Yeah,
because in the show she can fly. I don't remember if she flies in Batman.
No, not Batman movies.
She flies in this one for a bit.
Yeah,
she kind of goes up. Yeah, she goes up,
especially at the end, which was I had to admit that was kind of weird.
Yeah,
it was a cool shot, but like
it was cool.
Yeah, she gets like I was wondering like how she figured out she could do all that.
I don't know.
Because she like absorbs that thing when she crosses her arms, and then she like shoots it back at that guy, and it goes right through him. Like, how does she know she could do all that?
Yeah, she's a superhero. She can do anything.
Oh well. But we're talking about minor stuff.
Yeah. So you guys want to go into scenes?
Yeah, let's go to scenes.
All right, Weston, favorite scene?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Honestly, it has to be once she's coming out of the trench.
Yeah, that's the best
scene.
Yeah,
the build up was amazing.
I love that scene.
And just the message too, it's with Chris Pine's character. What's his name? Steve Trevor. Yeah,
Steve Trevor.
Yeah, he's just saying, we can't do everything. We can only do what we can. And he's just like, we can't save everyone. But she's like, you're wrong, because I will. And she did. It was a huge long sequence from the huge battlefield with the trenches all the way into the city, and that's
it's like
10 minutes.
It's like
there's
this movie Stanley Kubrick did called Paths of Glory, and it's the same thing, like where there's fighting in the trenches and these people go out, and it reminded me of that a lot. But it's like a legitimate war scene.
Yeah,
with just a superhero in a legitimate war scene. I don't know if we've ever seen that before.
I got to Battlefield 1 vibes, Wylie.
Yeah, really.
But he's not like a battle scene like that.
Yeah, he's like a spy though. Like that's what it was.
He's different, but she's like in a.
I like
they're literally in the
like
middle of a battle.
Yeah, I like it. It's a really good World War I movie.
Yeah. There are a lot of aspects that are similar to Captain America.
Yeah.
Especially with the.
Captain America's good, but this is just great.
This one's better.
It's better origin story.
Red Skull.
Red
Skull.
Red Mask.
Yeah. Ares is basically Red Skull in this movie.
Well, he's way better than Red Skull. Like he's actually a good
but it's the same motivation. He's like, I'm a side of the German army. I'm not like actually Hitler. I'm like a side of the German army.
He wasn't on the German army. He was the British guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The fake Ares.
The fake Ares.
The fake Ares was Red Skull. The same.
Yeah.
He was doing the same thing Red Skull was doing. But he basically was Red Skull because he's the one who was influencing the.
Yeah. And then the girl was the little like mousy guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. That's even more. Yeah. Because they're both like that's their scientists. They're using to.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite scene, Blake?
It's like whenever Weston there are a lot of good scenes, but the one scene is No Man's Land.
Yeah.
That's the one scene in this movie that you're gonna remember forever. I mean. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps whenever she walked out of that.
Yeah, when she walks out,
that's the first time you see her in her armor too.
Oh yeah,
because you haven't seen her in her armor.
It's such an epic scene.
And then she's blocking those bullets, watching.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's really good.
So sweet. Even blocking the artillery as well.
And with the shield and shoving it off.
And then she's like holding the shield while like as a distraction and
taking
taking on the machine gun.
Machine guns deflecting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite scene. But there's some other close ones like the second where they're fighting in the city. It's not really continued from that, but like when they're actually fighting the city.
It pretty much is. It just goes straight into the city right.
Like when they're in that little town, and then those three guys like put the little thing up, and then she jumps up to get those, and then she like knocks down the whole. I wasn't expecting that. She just knocks out the whole tower. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But throughout the whole movie, that's what I love is because she does things like that, but the character build up for her makes you seem like you don't really know what all she's capable of. Like obviously probably from the comics you know all of her powers, but in the movie, coming in for someone like me who doesn't really watch any of the comics or doesn't really read any of the comics or anything, for someone like me, I don't really know what she's capable of. So it's cool to see her developing her powers throughout the movie.
Yeah,
it's cool because she doesn't know what she's capable of either.
Exactly. She doesn't know, so I'm sure in the movie she didn't know that she's going to knock down the whole church.
Yeah, but like even like physical powers, it's more like her mental growth throughout the movie. Like, I'm this innocent, I'm like really innocent, and that's why she goes out to fight in the first place. And then she starts slowly like walking across. She sees all those injured people, and she's like, "Why aren't we helping them?" Because she just wants to help every single person, you know. And then Steve Trevor is like, "There's like a greater goal." So, like that's what war actually is, you know. Yeah. But she just thinks, "Oh, if we beat this one bad guy, like that's what I feel like kids and a lot of people think. It's like, oh, if we beat this one bad guy."
Like if we kill Hitler, the war's going to stop.
Yeah, then the war's going to stop or something like that.
Well, I like that the villain was never developed, really. Like, we didn't see the villain until, like, one scene.
Which
and
one?
so, like, the main guy, Ares. And so it was kind of like an idea of evil.
It was just like, oh, big twist at the end, and then they fight. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it was just kind of generic.
Yeah, like anyone around you can be evil. Like
exactly, it was kind of an idea. Like the villain was evil.
Like human, I like the whole overall goal that humans have the potential to be completely evil
that's what Steve
or completely
says.
good. Yeah,
it's like a choice.
Yeah,
to be good or evil. Because she just thinks all humans.
Is that what she said?
No,
I thought that's what she said.
Oh, she says at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she did.
But she repeated his.
Yeah, Steve Trevor. Yeah, Steve Trevor says that.
Did he say that? Okay.
He said it like before he died.
I think that he said something like that.
Now, see, whenever he died, I thought that was really unrealistic. That's like a classic movie thing, where he didn't have to. He was already in control of the plane, so he could just like let it down, gone to an empty field where these weren't going to happen. Just like put a bomb and then run away.
That's actually a good point.
But I mean, that happens in all superhero movies. That was my one major.
Well,
problem.
see, that's I didn't think about that watching the movie because this is one of the first times that I can remember since the Dark Knight when someone I actually cares about dies in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because like no Marvel movie actually kills people that I actually care about. Like they killed Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, but like no one really cares.
Well, they killed what's his face, but then brought him back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So
what's his name?
I forgot what I don't remember his name, but they killed him.
I forgot his name.
Coulson, Agent Coulson. Yeah.
Well, I don't care about Coulson. Like Steve Trevor was a main character.
It was cool.
You care about him in the movie,
and they could have left Steve Trevor alive.
They could have,
because in like the Justice League show, Steve Trevor's alive.
Yeah,
and he's like really old.
What if
that would have been a cool plot?
What if he like parachuted out of the plane?
That's what I thought was.
That's what I thought he should have done.
Yeah.
But then who would have shot the?
Well, there really weren't no parachutes in World War One.
But the main reason he didn't take it on ground, at least in his mind, like
I know the reason why.
He didn't know the war was over.
No, it's because he didn't want to. He wanted to light the gas in the air,
so it wouldn't spread to anyone
so it wouldn't
else.
spread. Because if you do it on ground, it could actually go to people.
That's why I said. But he was like the reason why I don't like it is because he was already in control of the plane, so he had all the time to consider what he wanted to do. Like they could have brought that somewhere else.
No, but think about it. Let's say he got
place.
What if he could have gone to an abandoned place? Maybe. Like his mind, his choices were probably. These are probably the last types of poison gas that are this lethal. So I can either blow them all up now so no one can use them, or I could take them to a British airbase where I just found out this guy is actually evil that I've been following all along.
Yeah, I know why he did. I just think that he didn't have to.
Yeah.
And it's just a classic.
I mean, that's just the director's choice, I guess.
Yeah. But it was emotional when he died. I was like, please don't kill him.
Yeah.
And that was also the fuel for her power. Yeah. That's when she got.
I love when movies do that. Yeah. Something bad happens to them, and they just get really mad all of a sudden.
It's like something.
It's like a John Wick thing.
Yeah.
When they kill his dog, and he just goes.
It's like something clicked in Wonder Woman. And now she knows
she does the same thing. She just starts running through these people like
Super Saiyan.
All those elements or whatever.
She basically does Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah. She flashed for a second. She's running.
No, I think that's actually a thing because you see those little blue things around her. I think that's something the Flash. That's the same powers the Flash is going to have in a future movie because in the Justice League trailer he has the blue lightning around it. I think that's connected somehow. I don't know what it's going to be.
See, I that's something I wish they have in Man of Steel is that someone close to him, if his mom died, I think that would have been pretty cool because then he would have gone all.
She almost dies in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, but they try to make it emotional.
Oh yeah, you're right.
When Zod's axe snapped.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was emotional because he didn't want to kill him. Why would he want to kill him? Superman's good. He doesn't want to kill anyone. Although he probably killed tons of people.
Yeah, but who cares about Zod? He was an a-hole, so.
He was an a-hole, but he was also one of the last Kryptonians ever.
He had his reasons.
Are you kidding me?
He had his reasons, that's true.
I feel like we haven't talked about it with Wonder Woman. This movie's pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
Especially during the first 2/3. Yeah. There's a lot of, comedic jokes in the movie. That's
or even the whole time
they're all hits.
Wonder Woman's learning how to, interact with humans outside of,
Yeah. So this is how you do humor right in an action movie. We watched Pirates last week, and all the jokes miss so bad.
Oh, really?
There's.
I wasn't there. It was really bad.
Yeah,
it's really bad. Yeah. No, the humor especially is really bad.
What did you guys end up rating it?
It was 1.6.
1.6 out of 5.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's because Weston gave it 2.5. So
I thought it was average. It was not good.
That's still rotten.
Yeah, it was not good. I can agree with that. Yeah.
But yeah, the humor is really good, especially with the interactions between Chris Pine and. Wonder Woman.
I'm above average.
Do what?
I said I'm above average.
Above average?
Oh, yeah.
It's are all men like you?
Oh,
I'm
above average. Yeah.
Which is cool because you can kind of see him thinking she's probably never seen a man before.
There's definitely great chemistry between Steve and
I
read the entire scene on the boat's hilarious. Because she's he doesn't think that she knows what sex is, but then she was like, I read 12 volumes on this, and he was like, oh, can I borrow them?
The ultimate goal is we found that man isn't needed for pleasure.
That's funny. But I think Chris Pine is maybe the best acting part in this movie.
Yeah, he's such a good actor.
He's so underrated just because how attractive he is as a human.
As a human,
I think people underrate him as an actor.
Yeah,
because
go watch Hell or High Water.
Blake and I's favorite movie last year was Hell or High Water. He's so good in it, and
I
just
see that.
and
Gal Gadot, by that you can't underplay Gal Gadot. She was really
She's better than
good.
I thought she was.
Yeah,
she was.
People
they also
like,
got a lot of actors
underestimated
around
her.
Yeah.
Like,
She plays the
innocent
innocence really well.
She does.
She does.
Well, she's just happy. Like you could see that she was happy.
And just a lot of the looks in the movie, her facial expressions just are so good, and you can see exactly what she's feeling.
Yeah, like one of the scenes that did that for me was whenever the sniper guy was like, "Oh, you guys don't need me because I came and shoot my rifle," and she's like, "Oh, we need you to sing."
Yeah.
And then like she started
That
just
was
like beaming.
adorable.
Yeah.
She just started
Yeah.
beaming and smiling. He was just smiling too, and I was like, "Oh."
If you watch interviews with her, she's exactly the same as she is as Wonder Woman. Like
Just
that's her
Hollywood hasn't corrupted her
personality.
yet.
Yeah.
That's supposed to mean.
I don't know.
Well, she's
No, but
still
she's
in
really good.
Israel. Like she flew from Israel to do
really?
this movie, so she was doing a movie in Israel when.
Oh, she was.
So
Same with Justice League, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 movies.
But what was I gonna? Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Hold on. No one talked.
Just dead air.
Oh, what was I gonna say? It was so good, probably.
It was so good, probably was going to be.
It's probably gonna
Were
be
you
so
going to
good
say your
that you
favorite
forgot it.
scene? I don't think you've seen
No,
your favorite
no,
scene.
I was gonna say. I like how her hair is like perfect.
Oh, yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time,
Every time after an
time.
action
Like
thing
a-
happens, she like lands and then she like looks or something. Like her hair is
Like in
perfect.
Fury.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's hair in Fury.
Talking about Fury, since we've talked about it before, that town it
Yeah.
reminded me exactly of it.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that
it
courtyard.
did.
Danny and I
I
noticed that in
talked
the
to I
movie.
told Wylie that during the movie.
Huh. That was interesting.
And there are some Fury vibes too, like when they're in the
Yeah.
city, you know, just like.
Like with the tank and
I mean, I
everything.
think that's
that
just like
picks it up.
war vibes, though. Like this
But
one,
that town looks like almost it could have been the same
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
Well, it was in
that's how similar
Germany,
it was.
so.
No, it was in Belgium.
Oh, was it in Belgium?
German.
Because remember they said
occupied
we can't go.
I thought they were in
into
Germany.
German
though.
occupied Belgium. He says that, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna send you."
okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I had to bring it up. I almost forgot about it. But another great scene is her like jumping into that building and like taking out all those
true.
Germans
Yes,
with
and then the
sword
slow mo
and-
when she goes out.
No, so,
that might. I
sliding.
think that's my
So the
favorite
thing,
scene.
the
that
thing
was
is like
good.
that
Just-
might some of that scene is in the trailers, but
Yeah.
I got to go to this Wonder Woman panel that was actually in Bentonville, Arkansas for some reason, and Patty
Well,
Jenkins.
because of the Bentonville Film Festival.
Yeah, Bentonville Film Festival. Patty Jenkins was there. The producer, Zack Snyder's wife, was there, and then another producer was there. And they showed this scene at the thing. They're like, "Oh, you can't have your
really?
cameras out because you can't record it and stuff like
can't?
that."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
they,
Oh,
like,
that's awesome.
They said they get really mad if you had a camera and stuff. So I got to see that scene.
That's cool.
It's a really good
That's
scene.
cool.
Though.
Especially with the music. The
No,
theme,
yeah, they
too.
played the Wonder
Oh my
Woman thing.
gosh,
Oh
it
man,
was
I like
awesome.
freaked out when that.
Whenever they
I
first
know,
played it, I was like,
"Oi."
finally, because I love the Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
the best. It's
awesome.
the best theme from any of the characters.
I mean, like whenever Batman v Superman, like whenever she comes out in Doomsday,
Yeah.
like that's the like, oh man,
Yeah,
that's
that was
so
like one
good.
of the best scenes in that movie. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
It's a really good tune. Yeah.
Hey, play the theme. No, I'm kidding. All right.
It just brings back full Justice League vibes for me. That music.
Did you say your favorite scene?
the No Man's Land scene.
No Man's Land.
Yeah.
But I like.
Yeah, that's.
But I like
too.
the first battle scene on Themyscira a lot.
Yeah, that was really
With
good.
all those,
Yeah.
all the
Oh, yeah.
Amazonian women doing cool flips
That
and
was
stuff
cool.
like that.
A lot of it was practical too.
I kind of wish
Yeah,
we would have
really
got more
neat.
fights with the Amazonian women because you could tell they're
Yeah.
like all warriors, and we got one fight. But I would have wished.
You,
like,
I mean,
we
you
could've
see them
gotten more.
training, but at the same time,
But
you
they're
see-
warriors. That's what their whole
Yeah, yeah.
They
island
were
is
so
for.
cool though. Like, man,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But if they went to like Europe, they would have gotten wiped out.
By
Well,
guns
yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah, like that's what it was showing. It was like because Chris Pine was like,
Yeah.
"They have guns, don't they?" And then she doesn't answer because she doesn't know what guns
Yeah,
are.
she's
And I
like,
was like,
"Wait,
oh.
What?
Well, yeah,
That's why
she's
I
the
think
one
this
with
scene
the
worked
gun.
perfectly. That scene does work perfectly
Yeah.
because you do see him get hit by the guns a lot, like they're not expecting it, which is
A
kind
lot
of
of them
weird
died.
because think about it, Zeus created them or put them on that
Yeah.
island
Yeah.
so they could fight off man, but then didn't tell him that man has guns now.
And
Well,
how
he's
did
dead.
no one find
Zeus
them?
is dead.
Zeus isn't dead.
Yeah, he died. He said with like his dying breath.
Oh,
that
yeah.
he created,
He did.
or he struck
Oh.
down areas of the last of his power.
Well, then I feel like it should have been what's her name, the queen Hippolyta or something like that. What's Wonder Woman's
something
mom's
like
name?
that.
Hippolyta or something. I don't know. I don't know. Something weird. But anyway, like she should have known. Like, oh really? You can't know that humans have guns now?
Well, they like cut themselves off from the world. They
Well,
don't.
she
wanna
should have
go
known
back,
that.
or
She's
doesn't
the
wanna go back.
queen that's trying to protect.
Yeah, she's not a very good queen.
Yeah.
No, she's
Kinda
not very
limp, honestly.
feared.
But Robin Wright, Wonder Woman's aunt, when she dies, she does the triple arrow.
So cool.
Takes
Yeah,
out
that
3
was
different
awesome.
people.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was beautiful.
So
Plus, that island is gorgeous.
Oh,
Because
I
that's
think-
on,
I
they
think
shot
they
that on
filmed that-
location somewhere.
Yeah.
I think they
In
filmed
Spain
that
or
in
something.
Greece.
In
Yeah,
Greece?
it looked like
Okay.
Greece.
Maybe, I don't know. I forgot. Patty Jenkins talked about it. I forgot what it was, though.
Yeah. It looked like Grease. That's what I'm thinking.
That's why I always like origin films, is like doing the world building kind of thing. I mean, despite, Thor not being too great or anything, but I like the world building thing for sure with Asgard.
Okay,
And,
Thor's pretty good. Let's not go say it's not great.
Dark World was...
It's not
Dark
World
World
was
was but the first Thor I like. I like the first Thor.
The first Thor.
First Thor's fine.
Yeah. I like
That's pretty good.
Yeah. This is way better, though.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
Do you have a scene? Did Taylor mention the scene?
She said it.
Mine was no
man's land.
I feel like that's everyone's scene.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say, there's the one part I didn't want, like... So, you remember that dude that takes the pill at the beginning in that alley?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? When he kills
When he
himself?
poisons himself?
Yeah, takes cyanide. All those other guys in there were knocked out. They could have just waited and asked one of those guys. You know what I'm talking about? They just now we can't find him again.
Unless they all poison themselves too.
Well, they didn't. They were knocked out from her punching them in the face.
That's true.
I mean, that's just a lot of minor stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about that right away, but okay. I'm like, there's 4 guys right there. You can just get one of them. Time up. What? Use lasso truth.
But you can tell that she kind of, in the beginning, doesn't kill people. Like in that alley, she didn't kill any of those people, other than the guy that took cyanide. But then at the end, it looks like she's killing people, definitely.
I don't know. She definitely killed. Obviously, she's killing people, but...
But you can tell that she, doesn't want to kill people.
Oh, I don't know about that.
In the beginning,
maybe.
She doesn't kill any of those guys in the alley.
I'm sure she kills people on the island fight.
Yeah,
yes, on the island she definitely does.
Oh, that's true.
But that's because they're invading her homeland, so...
Well, I'm saying she's not... it's not like Batman where he won't kill no matter what.
Well, that's true.
I mean, she's fine with it. She's a warrior.
She's, righteous about murdering.
Yeah. Has to have reasonable consent or cause.
Reasonable consent.
What?
Is there anything else you want to add, Wylie?
Ares.
Ares.
Oh yeah, that twist.
Taylor. Okay.
It was a pretty big twist.
Taylor
was a good twist.
5 minutes. 5 minutes into the film.
Yeah, she called the twist.
As soon as I saw that guy,
I wasn't expecting it at all.
I didn't expect
like,
the first scene with Ares, she was like that. I think that's Ares.
The first time they showed
that
guy.
That's actually impressive.
Really?
When they were in that courtroom, she called it. Yeah,
that's
impressive. Crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
He had an evil vibe to him. He was trying to interfere.
Yeah,
he was a peaceful guy.
Yeah, he was a peaceful guy.
No, but he kept being like, no, I'll come with you. You can go here. He was very
Maybe. I guess.
I'm very suspicious.
He kind of looked sinister a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't see it.
What did I call?
I didn't see it
at all.
I'm glad that twist happened though, because
I was hoping she
kills the fake Ares so easily.
I know.
Wait a second.
I was like, please don't be Ares, because that would have been so bad without him.
It would have been.
Part of me thought it was going to be the poison.
It wouldn't have been the Ares for one.
Oh yeah, Dr. Poison. Such a generic name.
But I liked that it wasn't the Germans that was the bad guy.
Her name is just Poison.
Dr. Poison.
Do they call her Dr. Poison?
Yeah, they call her Dr. Poison.
I think that's a comic character though. That's
yeah, I mean,
I liked her weird mask though.
Comic
It looked cool.
Yeah,
it was interesting. Yeah, I like
that.
And Stephen Trevor's German accent is really good. His actor is really good.
For real.
Yeah, it was good.
He showed range again.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys like the end scene, the end battle scene?
Yes, I did.
I was okay
with it.
Maybe a little bit CGI. I guess it needed to be. That's what I think. It was a bit CGI heavy.
What else would it have been?
I mean, I guess you have.
That's
to
what I'm saying. It kind of had to be.
You have to have that fight, for one of them. But I feel like that's the only part of the movie where I'm like, this probably could have done better because leading up to that point, it feels really. Wonder Woman is still Wonder Woman, but it feels really grounded in almost a war movie. Yeah, and then it's like jarring because then all of a sudden you get these two you get the Man of Steel, you get the Zod versus.
Well, it's because they're two gods. I mean, well,
I know. I'm just saying
it's
I'm just saying it's a lot different than the better part of the movie for me is when she's actually fighting humans.
But even then, it was still done very well. I thought.
Honestly, I don't know. Back to favorite scenes. I don't know. It's hard for me to decide between the No Man's Land scene and when she's invading the city, and when she takes the sword and she tries to stab him, and it just goes straight into Ares' hand, and she's like, "What? Gosh. You're supposed to be the God Killer," and Ares is like, "You're the God Killer."
Yeah, I called that at the beginning of the movie though.
She's definitely a god. I mean,
because when they're like, so then we put a God Killer on that, and then Zeus put a God Killer on the island. And I was like, okay, it's obviously Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's foreshadowing, but it's still like a super good scene.
It was cool though.
Yeah,
I like the title God Killer.
Yeah, that's cool. So wait, what is the sword and shield she has then in Batman vs Superman and Justice League?
I thought it was a different sword.
Probably.
That's a good point, actually.
Will they explain that in Justice League?
Who knows?
Who knows?
The sword looked pretty awesome, though.
Oh my gosh.
The sword looked awesome.
It did.
It was a cool sword.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I loved it whenever Ares was
most swords are
forming his
cool,
armor.
man.
We should get a replica of the sword and put it on
That's
the
so
wall
true.
apart in the
There's
house.
so many swords I want, though, like Aragorn's.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Have a sword collection.
I have a...
I want Batman's sword.
Batarang.
I gave you a Batarang already.
Wait, did you give me one?
Yeah. For your birthday. I don't know what you did with them, but they're legit Batarangs.
They're somewhere.
There's somewhere, I promise. Wait,
I loved it
where's that
whenever...
fidget spinner?
I loved it whenever Ares was forming his armor in the fire.
Yeah, that was
pretty
really
cool.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I liked Ares' armor. It was...
I mean, Ares is pretty OP. Like, he was just destroying Wonder Woman at the very beginning until she actually discovered her true power.
Yeah, until she goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
She was Super... She fully was Super Saiyan.
Alright, well, you guys want to go and rate it?
Yeah, we can rate them.
Don't start with me. I'm still trying to...
Alright.
Taylor, would you like to...
You're our honored guest.
True. Well, first, as a woman's... From a woman's view, how did you think this... I mean, we're all men, so, I mean, we obviously all like the movie, but we can't really... What do you... So what do you think?
I thought it was a really good movie. They did a really good job. I think it didn't feel like man versus woman in any of it. It was more like her, like, as good versus the flaws of, like, mankind versus, like, just men. Which I like that.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
a really good job.
It's almost like you're watching a superhero movie and she's a woman.
Yeah, it's not...
But then at the same time, there are like feminine moments in the movie too.
But it wasn't really forced, and it could be looked at a different way too.
It's not like they're pushing something like on purpose.
Yeah, because even the scene where her mom was like, "Man doesn't deserve you," I didn't feel like she was saying like men in general. It was like mankind.
Yeah, mankind. Yeah,
and like Patty Jenkins said, because like a lot of people were complaining like, "Oh, Gal Gadot is too attractive to be Wonder Woman," and then she's like, "Well, for me, this is like." If I was making a superhero movie, it's like my fantasy of what I would want to be as a superhero. So I wouldn't want to be some ugly fat woman being Wonder Woman. Like I'd want to be the most attractive person that's still.
But that's the same with any male superhero.
And I think I agree. No, exactly. Yeah, it's not like So people, I don't get why people don't want to attractive
Steve Rogers,
female superhero
because it's always like the ideal.
Like,
she's a god.
Yeah, it's like I see Henry Cavill have an 8-pack. I'm like, it's not like I want him to be ugly.
Like he's shirtless like the first 15 minutes of that film. It was like, oh jeez.
Yeah.
But she's also not like super like.
Plus, he's one of the few people that doesn't like shave his chest.
Yeah. Well, it's like trimmed up very nice.
I feel
he's like a man's man.
So
like Chris Pine shaved all his chest when his shirt was the same.
Yeah.
In Wonder Woman, I noticed that
his nude scene.
Oh yeah, he was naked, huh?
Yeah, he was naked.
Yeah, but he was covering.
I like that
scene.
So
it was funny. It was funny.
Was that your favorite scene?
Low key, yeah.
In the pool.
I like the scene where they're on the boat though.
Yeah,
it's a really good bar fight. The bar scene was pretty funny too.
That's true.
Where actually kid that guy. He's like, I am afraid, but aroused.
Or the whole. Well, at least he's good with his hands. That's not. That's
not Charlie.
Yeah, that's not Charlie. All right, well, let's go around and rate it. Weston.
Wait, I thought Taylor was gonna start.
Yeah, Taylor, you can start.
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
5.
Okay. Danny.
I thought you were.
We'll just go. Oh, okay, we can go.
Right.
I give it a 5 too.
Okay, I'll go. I'll give it 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Okay, now you gotta explain why you gave it a 4.5 and not a 5.
Just because of all the little minor issues and all that. But other than that, it's still fantastic.
Reasonable. Blake?
I mean, it's no Dark Knight, so... I'm giving it a 4.5 also. For the minor problems.
Okay.
I'm giving it 4.5 too.
4.5.
And my reason is like, this isn't as good as Logan.
No.
Because I give Logan a 5.
Is still my favorite.
See, I think it is.
But this is right next to it.
I think Logan is the better made movie, but this might be more entertaining. Like,
that's true.
I could watch this anytime. Like Logan is like almost.
Logan's depressing.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
Yeah. But story wise and character wise, it is
like this movie has
a little
humor,
bit better. But this is close.
No, Logan's story wise and character wise is probably way better than this movie.
That's because we've had
20 years of Hugh Jackman for 20 years. Like it's unfair to compare this movie.
When we get Wonder Woman when she's 50 years old and.
Still looking hot.
Yeah, and she can't fly anymore, and she's like,
she's gonna be able to fly.
But other than that, DC finally
she'll still
did
look the same. Actually,
so, I'm so happy,
did it.
man.
Okay, they did it with Man of Steel, man.
Let's just hope Justice League. I really hope.
I'm excited for Justice League.
I'm excited.
Our overall Dumb People vs. Movies overall stamp of the rate of Wonder Woman.
That's not
is
a thing.
That's not a thing.
We should get a stamp though. I bet we can get a stamp.
Oh no! And then post pictures on our
true.
Instagram, which you should follow, by the way. Our overall rating is 4.7 for this movie, which I think is a good rating. I think that's good.
That's good.
That's
I
really
agree
good.
with that. Yeah, that's really good.
You should
That's
go
one of
and
our
see
top
it.
movies to.
Everyone should see this film.
Oh,
right now.
definitely.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's like a top.
What?
I wouldn't mind
It'll
watching
change
it.
your life.
Honestly,
If honestly,
it's that good.
I would go watch it again today if I wanted to.
Yeah, same.
If I wanted to.
If I wanted to, I would.
That's true, and I never want to see movies twice until like 10 years later.
Yeah.
And I want to
that's
see this movie
that's
again.
true.
Like, this movie's not on par with Dark Knight or Logan or The Avengers, but it's like
Well,
right
like,
behind.
it's on par with the classic.
It's very
The Avengers is
rewatchable,
really,
though.
yeah, it's very
very
well,
rewatchable film.
a lot of the Marvel movies.
This is as good as it's good.
Same with Marvel,
This movie is as good as any of the Marvel movies.
It's like better than a lot of Marvel movies. It's like right
All of
up
them.
there with among the good ones.
I see. I gave
As good as like
good
Winter
ones.
Soldier.
I gave
That's
Logan,
true.
I gave
I don't know
Logan and
It's close.
I gave Logan and Wonder Woman a 5-star, but I would rather watch Wonder Woman again
Yeah,
than
that's what I
watch
said.
Logan again.
Well, it's just like an easier movie to watch.
Yeah,
That's
even
true.
though it's longer.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it?
saying it just
Yeah.
longer. Logan might be
It's
too
about
long.
the same.
Well, Logan's a better
probably the
film.
same.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, I would definitely want to watch.
But it's
more.
easier to watch. It's like
That's true.
Yeah.
there's actually humor and stuff in it.
Well,
I feel
you
like
guys.
it's pure entertainment the entire time.
Yeah, it is definitely. It is. No matter, funny or fighting. So
Heart-wrenching.
it is. So, yeah, you guys should definitely go watch it. 4.7. So did anybody have a random topic? Did we discuss that before the podcast?
Not really.
But it is my pick though. But I guess we'll do that after
It is
we'll
your
do
pick
that.
this week.
We'll do that when we do the Graduate. I guess.
Okay. So what is your? Would you do a random topic?
No, I don't have a random topic.
Let's go. We'll let you think for. Let's see.
He's saying we're doing it after the Graduate,
Yeah.
though.
Oh wait, do you want to do the random topic?
Yeah, let's do
now?
the random topic
okay,
now, yeah.
Okay. Let me think.
Just superhero films or something?
Have we done that before?
No, not really.
We can do that.
No, we haven't done superhero films.
How about this? If you had to pick one superpower, what would you pick?
All right,
Ooh,
that's a
that's
good one.
cool.
That's kind of Blake.
Dude, I'm not sure yet. Holy crap.
Okay,
I was
hang
like,
on.
what?
No.
I gotta think.
All right, hang on.
I'd pick being Batman, honestly.
I'd pick having money, you know?
Okay, that's pick your favorite superhero, honestly. Not
No,
superpower.
No,
Batman
he said,
is
you did this the
superpower.
first time I had mine. No, we're doing what he said.
No, he's saying Batman's not a superpower.
It's a superhero.
It's not a superpower. Money's a superpower.
No, I'm picking
Apparently.
Batman.
What's your superpower?
Being Batman.
Not money.
Being
What
Batman.
That's in
Batman
the trailer.
does?
That's in the
Just
trailer.
what Batman
Oh,
does?
yeah, that is.
Yeah, he's like, what's your
I'm rich.
superpower?
He says
I'm
I'm
rich.
Yeah, I'm rich.
No, if I actually had to pick a power, though, I don't know. I've always liked I don't know.
Teleportation for me.
Telepathy, like mind reading.
Yeah, that's true. That would be dangerous, though.
I feel like that would work in the real world better than most superpowers.
Yeah.
I'd rather have teleportation because I don't like driving. I'd rather just
Ooh,
like teleport
teleportation.
here.
It's boom.
Not bad. See, that's a real world. That's a real world aspect.
Yeah.
But teleportation.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want like something like flying, because then you would like get arrested
Yeah,
immediately.
the government would be like, "Oh, you can't fly without us."
Tax it.
Yeah, without us taxing you in the air or something. But,
Teleportation.
see, I don't know.
You're creating terms.
Or
against
controlling
me.
time. Controlling time is really cool.
Time
That,
There's a
time-
lot.
that would be
Oh.
mine.
Superhero.
Mine would be time control.
I
Do
still
you
think I
really want to
choose
do that? Think
teleportation.
about that.
Yeah, there's certain.
I guess
things
you haven't
I
watched The
don't
Flash. The
want.
Flash ruins the timeline like every
Okay,
season.
this is so. I'll go first, and then we can go. We can
Okay.
go this way. So Taylor's next. What I would want to be able to do is to be able to control time, but unfreeze anybody I wanted to.
No, you can't do. That's two
No,
superpowers.
that's my superpower.
That's two superpowers.
That's what I want to do.
No, you only get one.
No. So like I could freeze time right now. I could unfreeze all of you, and we could go just like rob a bank and then get all the
so
money.
true.
And then
We'd
So
use it
for-
for
no,
that's-
we'd
that's
use
fair.
it
Hold on,
for
time out.
That's fair.
Freeze time
I like
and
it.
time travel are two different things.
So
He doesn't say
wanna
time
freeze
travel.
it?
He
I
said
didn't say
he'd
time
unfreeze
travel.
it.
So-
I said be able to freeze time. And
We
unfreeze
actually have
people.
the form of the super villain group. You can freeze time. I can teleport there.
That's true.
No, it's all separate. It's all separate. You can't be like combining separate.
What?
Because then you wouldn't pick the same. Like, what if I?
No,
wanted to
I
freeze
can unfreeze time. I can freeze time. Unfreeze Blake. He can teleport somewhere.
Oh, true. Well, if you could freeze time, it doesn't matter how long it would take. You could just walk wherever you wanted.
Yeah, that'd be
It's like-
boring.
Honestly, though,
Take
I
too
would
long.
probably use it just to like. I would
But think about
honestly
that.
use it to unfreeze
No,
like a
but
Ferrari.
why?
and
Think
just
about
go-
that. So, just so if someone froze time,
Yeah.
you're still in. The person that's unfrozen is still living in time. So you can't really freeze time. You know what I mean? are you living out? If someone froze time, are you living outside of time?
Well, obviously, obviously, if you freeze time at 3 and then an hour later you unfreeze people, it's going to be 4.
No, I'm saying it's going to be 3.
For you.
Yeah.
Because that's what freezing time is.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't skip forward.
Yeah, it doesn't skip forward. That would make sense.
That's true. But you could still unfreeze.
But you're still living let's say you did freeze time for an hour. You still felt that hour, right? So that's still time in your head.
Like you could freeze for 80 years and you would be 80 and everyone else would be the same age you were.
But do you age?
Ooh.
You would age.
Yeah.
But do you? Because
you're still living.
How's time work though?
Yeah,
that's how it works. If you're on the same Earth planet, if you go to somewhere else, Interstellar
Earth's not moving though.
Oh, how cool would Interstellar?
if you froze.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like Interstellar,
like in Interstellar, they're there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm saying
and then up there, he's like 30
I'm saying it's
years.
the reverse of Interstellar. So
I don't know.
On Earth, it's like time doesn't move.
Inter-universal
Wylie
travel
himself,
might
it would be
good...
like.
That would get boring.
Inter-universal travel, like you can travel anywhere in the universe.
What would be worse if you're alone? Like you just go across the galaxy and you realize there's literally no one else.
That's true.
Or would it be worse if there's
come back and kill
you realize
yourself.
there's people way stronger than us that could find us anytime? Which
they
is worse.
followed you back.
Or you go,
and you left a trail, yeah.
Or you go up and you just realize that you just pop out and then you see around and there's you pop out of the universe and you're just like a little speck on a flower.
Or what if you go across the galaxy and every planet you see is exactly Earth, but it's like a different time period?
Oh, that'd be awesome though.
And it's all going forward.
That would be very cool, actually.
True. We go to 2020.
We're making a sci-fi.
We go to
Let's make a sci-fi movie.
We go to 20. Yes. We go to 2018.
Hey, that's our next short film.
True. We go to 2018 and World War III started.
Trump we gotta cut this now.
Our short film. Don't let people idea.
True. Yeah. Copyright.
Well, actually, it's copyrighted. Right
Verbal
now.
copyright. Verbal copyright.
TM. Okay. Taylor, what's your superpower?
Healing.
I was gonna say that, but I need to.
Your superpower is you can
how am I gonna
pass
get
med
money?
school.
True. Honestly, get a good grade on the MCAT.
Okay, but it seems like it would turn evil really fast. Like the power to influence people. So you say I think you want to go downstairs and
so
get
that's
water.
Mind control.
That's Professor X.
Yeah. Doing that.
Okay.
But then you would get into the issues you would never trust me because I would always just tell you what to do.
No, but then you won't have to tell anyone. See, that's the thing. That's my thing with time travel and with telepathy.
Yeah.
Do you actually want to live in a world where you could just go back and change everything you did wrong?
Because you always would.
Yeah, you always would. But do you want to actually live in a world like that? Or if you could actually convince people to do whatever you wanted, whatever you wanted.
Because in life it seemed useless.
Yeah, exactly.
My other one would be to grow anything.
That's why something.
I want to be able to grow plants out of the
poison
thing.
ivy.
Poison. Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
So is that the one you're picking?
Yeah, I'll do that because I don't really care about.
I'm gonna pick. I already have super strength, basically.
Same.
So I don't need that one. Yeah. So I would go.
Bulletproof.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no. Yeah.
Why would he need to be bulletproof?
Yeah. I can freeze time and Blake can time travel.
So I'd go. I'm gonna go.
Freeze the bullets.
I think I'd go super speed.
That'd be pretty.
That'd be fun too.
See who can get somewhere first, me or you.
Yeah, really.
Wait, you're choosing super speed too?
No, teleportation. I teleport somewhere, you run there.
I'm if I'm Flash super speed, Flash is so fast, he can beat Superman in a fight.
In flight, yeah. He's faster than Superman. No, he's faster than Superman.
Yeah, but he can beat him in a fight just because he's faster than Superman.
Well, he can't beat him in a fight.
He can, yeah.
No, he can't.
He can.
He can't.
Yes. He can at least fight him, though.
Alright, random topic. Who would be... No, I'm kidding.
No, but hold on. Okay, Blake.
Have you heard...
It's a tentative super speed. If I think of something else, I'm going to change it.
Have you heard of Sex Criminals?
Yeah,
I've heard
of the comic.
I read the first two. That's actually not bad.
Weston, what would you pick?
Do you know what this is?
What? Sex criminals?
Yeah.
I do not know what it is.
So whenever these people have sex, time stops. Whenever they come.
What the? Whenever what?
Whenever they come. What it was about.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Should we take that?
Really
out?
No,
that's nasty.
It's actually a pretty good comic.
Ejaculate would be the proper word.
It's okay.
What the heck is that?
You should read it. It's pretty good.
So wait, you rather have that?
No.
What the hell?
I'm just bringing it up.
Time would never be. No, I get it.
Oh, true. But okay. So what are you picking on?
I said mine already.
Yeah, you just said it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the sex one. Okay,
Immortality.
No, I'm joking. Actually, no. You can choose that if you want. That's like Wolverine almost.
I choose all of these
powers. I don't want to live.
Well, yeah, you cut off his head, he's not immortal.
But that's the thing. After watching Logan, you can see the pain in it.
Yeah.
I don't want.
That's just because of adamantium.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're
probably like healing, like able to heal people to fully restore someone. I don't know.
I feel like that's too helping other people.
I feel like you could use that for bad really easily.
Well, I'm considering.
I feel like you could use that for bad really easily.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, charge people a lot of money to be healed.
True. Oh, that's true.
Well, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
What if actually
you wouldn't even need to go to the doctor to med school?
What if actually
be healing?
No, but then the doctor would be like, "Oh, you need a license to do that."
Okay, but also,
just go black market. Just go black market.
But if you didn't have super strength or something like that, wouldn't someone evil could easily just keep you as a
slave? But we're assuming you're the only person in this world with a superpower.
But
what if everybody that's really...
No, people would know, but you're the only one in the
I know,
world
I'm saying that some evil person, like the government...
Oh, it could just come and shoot you?
No, take you and make you perform it as a slavery.
Yeah, that's true.
And heal people for
Sounds
their money.
SeaWorld. I think I'm gonna stick with super speed.
Super speed.
Yeah, because I think any superpower could be bad.
Being immortal would be pretty cool, though.
That's the whole point of superheroes in its basic form is half the people that have powers are bad. They use them for bad instead of good. So.
Or bad for
I'll choose immortality.
Yeah, haven't you seen Sky High?
Like me and Wylie literally just said what we were going to do with our powers.
True. Haven't you... Yeah, that's two of the
Blake's gonna freeze time every time he has sex, then Wiley's gonna
stop. Wiley's a time traveler. Or the time freezer.
Time freezer.
I'm the teleporter.
Yeah. I mean, haven't you guys seen Sky High?
Oh, I saw it once back.
That's actually really good.
I saw it in theaters back then.
Do not hate on that.
Isn't the girl in it gross things?
No, I hate.
Yeah, she's not. It's not Poison Ivy, but it's a knockout.
She does, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to Dumb People vs. Movies. If you want to listen some more, we are on Podbean, also on iTunes, and if you want to get contact with us.
We're on YouTube too.
Yes, we're on YouTube too at Dumb People vs. Movies.
Have you checked the email once?
But I have, yes.
Okay.
Yes. We don't have anything because. Okay.
We're not
if you want to send us death threats or compliments, you can send it to dumbpeopleversusmovies@gmail.com. If you want to go to our Instagram or our Facebook, it's at dumbpeopleversusmovies.com. Dumbpeople versus at Dumbpeople versus Movies. If you want to look at us up on Twitter, it is dumbppl versus Movies. That is on Twitter. And thank you very much for listening.
Penis.